I was walking through the city, surrounded by glass and steel, the hum of traffic and the rush of people all around me. The world felt fast, efficient, and a little bit disconnected from the earth beneath our feet. But then, I noticed something remarkable. A small green plant, pushing through a crack in the pavement, defying the odds in the middle of all this concrete. It was tough, resilient, thriving where everything else was gray and lifeless. Its leaves were vibrant, a splash of hope in a world of stone. People rushed by, oblivious, stepping over this powerhouse of medicine, never pausing to wonder what it might offer. Most would rather buy expensive remedies than notice this free gift from nature, right at their feet, available to anyone who cares to look. This plant, plantain, not the banana, but a leafy herb, has legendary healing power. It's been used for centuries, quietly working its magic in the background of human history. It grows anywhere. Driveways, parks, even sidewalks. No matter how harsh the environment, it finds a way to thrive. We call it a weed, but that's a mistake. It's not a nuisance, but a survivor, a silent helper waiting to be noticed. Our ancestors relied on plants like this for survival. They knew the secrets of the land and how to use these humble herbs for healing and nourishment. Imagine your child scrapes a knee at the park. You could simply crush a plantain leaf and apply it. The plant's juices help draw out dirt, reduce inflammation, and speed up healing. It cleans, soothes, and helps skin heal. No magic, just nature's science. It's a remedy that's been tested by time, trusted by generations before us. We've forgotten these simple solutions, blinded by modern convenience and distracted by screens. We walk past miracles every day, never realizing what we're missing. This little plant is a teacher, a reminder that nature's pharmacy is still here, even in the city. It asks us to slow down, to notice, and to reconnect. Next time you see a weed in the cracks, look closer. There's a story there, a lesson in resilience and generosity. It's a survivor, a healer, and a symbol of the wild world at our feet. Even in the harshest places, life finds a way to offer us gifts. We just need to remember how to see it. Sometimes wisdom is as simple as paying attention to what's right in front of us. Plantain asks for nothing, yet offers so much. It's a quiet companion, always present, waiting for us to rediscover its value. It's time to reconnect with this forgotten wisdom, to honor the plants that share our world, and to learn from their quiet strength. Don't walk past, learn, and let it help you. Share this knowledge with others, and let's bring these ancient remedies back into our lives. Nature's gifts are everywhere, if we only look. Even in the busiest city, the wild world is never far away. The concrete jungle is full of treasures, waiting to be discovered by those who are curious and open to wonder. Sometimes the best medicine is right under your feet. All you have to do is notice, and let nature do the rest. Why do we ignore this miracle plant? Why do we walk past it every day, barely giving it a second glance, even as it grows at our feet and in the cracks of our sidewalks? Because we've been trained to. From a young age, we're taught that these plants are invaders, something to be removed, not respected or valued. Lawns are supposed to be perfect, green, and weed-free. That's the image we see in magazines, commercials, and neighborhood competitions. Anything that disrupts that is labeled a nuisance and destroyed. We're told that a single weed is a sign of neglect, a blemish on our pride. We spend money and effort eradicating plants like plantain, dandelion, and clover, never asking what they offer. We buy chemicals and tools, all to keep these so-called weeds at bay. This mindset disconnects us from nature and its gifts. We forget that these plants are part of a larger story, one that includes us. A perfect lawn is a green desert, but a diverse yard is a living ecosystem, a pharmacy at your doorstep. Every wild plant adds to the richness of life around us. The so-called weeds are often the most nutritious and healing plants around. They thrive where others can't, bringing resilience and health to the soil, and to us. By destroying them, we lose free sources of health and wellness. We throw away remedies that have been trusted for generations. Our ancestors knew better. They used these plants for food and medicine. They saw value where we now see inconvenience. We traded that wisdom for convenience and marketing. Now we buy what we once gathered for free, packaged and labeled as superfoods. It's time to change our perspective, to pause, look closer, and ask what these plants can teach us. A weed is just a plant whose virtues we've forgotten. Its story is waiting to be rediscovered. Next time you see plantain, see a survivor and a healer, not an imperfection. Notice its strength, its ability to thrive where others can't. This plant is offering you a gift, not ruining your lawn. It's inviting you to reconnect with the natural world. Medicine doesn't always come in a bottle. Sometimes it grows right at your feet. The cure you seek might be closer than you think. Let's stop fighting our allies, reclaim the knowledge, share it with others, and let curiosity guide you. See the value in what nature provides. Open your eyes to the abundance that's been there all along. The real tragedy is walking past a cure without ever knowing it. Let's start seeing the miracles growing right under our noses. Identifying plantain is simple, even for beginners. Once you know what to look for, you'll start noticing it everywhere you go, on sidewalks, in parks, and even in your own backyard. Start by searching for a low, circular cluster of leaves. This is called a basal rosette. The leaves grow flat against the ground, forming a tight green circle that stands out from the taller grass and weeds around it. Take a closer look at the leaves. They have strong parallel veins running from the base all the way to the tip, almost like tough strings or cords. These veins are one of plantain's most distinctive features. If you gently tear a leaf, you'll feel those stringy fibers inside. The veins hold the leaf together, making it tougher than most other common lawn plants. No other common lawn plant has this unique combination, a flat rosette and stringy veined leaves. This makes plantain easy to distinguish from lookalikes like dandelion or clover. In spring and summer, you'll notice a plain, leafless stalk rising straight up from the center of the rosette. At the top, there's a small, dense cluster of tiny, greenish-white flowers. The flowers aren't showy or colorful, but they produce lots of seeds, which help plantain spread and thrive in almost any environment. To recap, look for the flat rosette of leaves, the stringy parallel veins, and the simple, upright flower stalk. These three features together are a sure sign you've found plantain. If you spot all three, you can be confident you've correctly identified plantain. It's a plant that's hard to mistake once you know what to look for. It's one of the safest wild plants to identify, making it perfect for beginners and families learning together. Get outside, look closely at the ground, and you'll start spotting plantain in parks, fields, playgrounds, and even cracks in the sidewalk. This is survival knowledge anyone can learn, and it's a great way to connect with nature and teach others about the plants around us. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Touching, smelling, and even gently tasting wild plants is part of the learning process. The more you look, the more you'll see. Plantain grows in a surprising variety of places, from city parks to rural fields. Plantain is everywhere, waiting to be noticed. It's a reminder that useful wild plants are often right under our feet. Learn its features and you'll never walk past it again without recognizing it. Soon you'll be able to spot it instantly, even in a crowd of other plants. Nature's medicine is hiding in plain sight, just waiting for you to discover it and put your new knowledge to use. All you have to do is look. Plantain is out there, ready for you to find and learn from. There are two main types of plantain: broadleaf and narrowleaf. Broadleaf plantain has wide, oval leaves, like a spoon or footprint. Narrowleaf plantain has long, slender, lance-shaped leaves, with the same stringy veins. Both have similar healing powers and are interchangeable. Broadleaf is great for quick bandages. Narrowleaf grows in dense clumps, good for making remedies in bulk. Don't get bogged down in details. If you're sure it's plantain, use it. Both types thrive in poor soil and help heal the land as well as people. They break up hard earth and bring nutrients to the surface. When you see them, you're looking at nature's healers, restoring balance for soil and for us. Two brothers, one mission: survival and healing. Let's put this into practice. Imagine you get a mosquito bite or brush against nettles. Find plantain, broadleaf or narrowleaf, doesn't matter. Pick a clean, fresh leaf. Crush it between your fingers or chew it briefly to make a spit poultice. Your saliva helps release the plant's healing juices. Apply the green mash directly to the bite or sting. You'll feel instant relief, cooling, soothing, itch fading. Plantain draws out toxins and calms inflammation. Hold the poultice in place for a few minutes. For bigger scrapes, cover with a whole leaf as a natural bandage. This is real first aid, free, fast, and effective. You've just turned a weed into emergency medicine. Nature's pharmacy is always open. Learn this skill. It could save the day. Survival is about using what's around you. What's the secret behind plantain's power? It's all in the chemistry. Plantain contains aucubin, a potent antitoxin that draws out venom and soothes bites. It's also antimicrobial, helping prevent infection. Another key compound is allantoin, which stimulates cell growth and speeds healing. That's why plantain helps wounds heal faster and with less scarring. The leaves are rich in mucilage, a soothing gel that cools and protects irritated skin. These compounds work together, cleaning, soothing, reducing swelling, fighting germs, and speeding recovery. No harsh chemicals, just nature's design. Plants like this have evolved for millions of years to perfect their healing powers. We just need to remember how to use them. This is science you can carry in your head, not your backpack. Simple, effective, and free. That's the genius of Plantain. You can bring Plantain's healing power into your kitchen with a simple syrup. It's great for sore throats, coughs, and internal inflammation. Gather clean plantain leaves, rinse and chop them. In a jar, layer leaves with raw honey or brown sugar. Repeat until full, ending with honey or sugar on top. The sweetener draws out the plant's juices, creating a potent syrup. Let it sit for weeks in a dark cupboard, or speed things up by gently heating the jar in a water bath. Strain out the leaves and store the syrup in the fridge. A spoonful soothes a scratchy throat. This is resourcefulness in action, homemade natural medicine. No fancy equipment needed, just knowledge, a jar, and a little patience. Nature's remedies can be simple and delicious. Seeing Plantain as a healer changes everything. A walk in the park becomes an expedition. You notice food, medicine, and allies all around. You gain respect for the web of life, plants that heal us, feed insects and restore soil. Destroying them for a perfect lawn starts to seem foolish. This connection to nature is a basic human need. For generations, we knew which plants could heal or harm. Losing that knowledge has made us vulnerable and dependent. Reclaiming it is empowering, a step toward self-reliance. Every time you use Plantain, you strengthen your bond with nature and honor ancestral wisdom. This plant is a gateway to rediscovering the wild pharmacy all around us. It's about more than first aid. It's about changing your mindset. See the world with new eyes. Rebuild your relationship with the earth. The wild is waiting for you to remember. Now you have the knowledge. Don't keep it to yourself. Become a guardian and messenger for Plantain. Protect it in your yard. Don't pull or poison it. Teach your family and friends what it is and why it matters. Create a small sanctuary for this valuable medicine. Share what you know. Show someone how to use Plantain for a bite or scrape. Tell the story. Share the syrup recipe. Post a photo. Change starts with one person, one plant, one story. The more people know, the less likely Plantain is to be destroyed. By spreading this wisdom, you help build resilience and self-reliance in your community. Reawaken forgotten knowledge. Be the spark that helps others see the value in nature's gifts. Find Plantain, use it, respect it, and share its secret. The mission is yours. Don't let this knowledge fade away. Nature's pharmacy needs protectors. Pass it on.